Hey, my name is Jasper and welcome back to the channel. Originally this video was supposed to be like an updated version of All Stars mode from Just Dance 2020, but while looking back on it I disagreed with some of the song choices Ubisoft made, so I decided to also implement the songs I think would be a better fit. So this video is kinda like my version of All Stars mode slash an updated version of it. I tried to pick songs that best represents their games, and I tried to avoid using Ubisoft original songs like After Party and Pocket Dance. Remember, this is only my opinion and you're welcome to share your list of songs down below. So let's get started. I know a lot of you might disagree with me on this one since Hot and Cold is so iconic, but I genuinely think that Girls Just Wanna Have Fun would be a good fit for All Stars mode. It's the first song you hear when you open up the game. The coach is used on the menu, and it showcases Just Dance 1's song list as it has a lot of classic songs. I think it represents the first game really well. Don't worry, you'll get to see Katie later. So this one was really easy. When I grow up would have been a good candidate since the song was used often in commercials and had that fan contest. But the choreo is bad, so I went with Tik Tok LOL. The coach was basically this game's poster girl and the map is really iconic. When you think of JD, do you think of Tik Tok? Again, sorry to replace Katie, but I'd like to shine some light on other songs. I ended up choosing Dynamite since it's again another very iconic JD3 song. It's very memorable, and it perfectly showcases the introduction of quartets in Just Dance 3. I don't know what Ubisoft was on when considering a song for Just Dance 4. They could have went with anything else, and it would have made more sense. LOL, no offense to players who love that map. I think we can all agree that Call Me Maybe is easily the most iconic map from JD4. The coach was used in plenty of promotional material and it's simply a lot of fun. For Just Dance 2014, I couldn't agree more with their choice. Starships perfectly represents what this game is about, colorful and energetic fun. This choice probably shocks me the most out of them all. Happy was the JD 2015 song. You couldn't avoid the coach during this time. Wow, the fact they went with Built for this still blows my mind to this day, like, huh? I was debating on using another map like Uptown Funk, but I think Chihuahua deserves its place here. It's so flashy and fun, I couldn't think of a better choice for Just Dance 2016. For JD 2017 it was a bit tricky. I couldn't decide between Cheap Thrills or leaving Lean On. I even considered Cake by the Ocean at one point until I remembered that choreo, so I ultimately decided on keeping Lean On. I feel like the coaches were plastered on all the advertising for this game, LOL, but I think this map represents Just Dance 2017 pretty well. Simple maps that are really fun. I completely agree with Swish Swish being here. When I think of this game, this map quickly comes to mind. This song is so iconic and is such a standout on JD 2018. Swish, swish, bish. Another one in the basket. I had such a hard time deciding on a map for Just Dance 2019. I've never really thought of Bang 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 as an iconic map from this game, so I knew I wanted to change it. I was stuck between Doo 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 and Finesse. I even considered Havana and Mad Love, but I ultimately went with Finesse. I feel like this map was promoted a lot during this time, and the coaches are the perfect example of everyone wearing shades in this era of JD, LOL. I struggled with Just Dance 2020, not gonna lie. It's gonna sound weird since it's literally the finale map for the original All Stars mode, but High Hopes has always been really forgettable to me. I've never really liked the song or choreo, so I wanted to change it. I thought of replacing it with Seven Rings, Old Town Road, I Am the Best, or even Bad Guy since. They're all very iconic maps from this game, but I couldn't decide, so I ended up keeping it since it makes the most sense. For Just Dance 2021, I honestly wasn't sure at first on which map to pick since I personally don't find it much of a standout game in the series, so nothing really came to mind. A couple maps I thought of were Senorita and Don't Start Now, but fans at the time criticized these maps a lot, so maybe not, LOL. I did some more thinking and I chose Rainon Me. It's a fun, cheerful map, and it's simple yet bright, which I feel perfectly suits JD 2021 as a whole. Rain on me. For JD 2022 I had two options, Levitating and TGIF. I think Levitating would be a good option since it's like a sneak peek to the story mode in JD 2023, but I gotta give it to the KD tribute. It's so iconic and definitely a fan favorite. It's such a sweet map and without a doubt deserves its spot here. Just Dance 2023 Editions map was another really easy pick. Can't Stop the Feeling is the only right choice. It introduced us to our new story mode and main characters in this game. Plus it was also revealed first during Ubisoft Forward and was made free to JD 2022 users, so it was a lot of players' first introduction to the game as well. It deserves its spot here. For JD 2020 for Edition, I honestly think any of the first revealed maps would have been a good pick. Except for a couple, but that is besides the point, lol. So I ended up choosing Rainon Me Pregunto since it just feels right to me. The song was used in plenty of advertising as well as the map and coaches. It's also part of the demo, so I mean it was a lot of players' first taste of this game. I think it's a good fit. This video ended up being longer than I expected, but I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider liking and subscribing as that helps me a lot. And don't forget to comment your thoughts down below as I'd love to read them. But until the next time you click on one of my videos, bye.